What is anti-money laundering legislation, and do we as agents have to deal with it? Unfortunately we do, so we have to be registered with HMRC. This means that when we have a buyer or a seller, there are various checks that we must do to make sure that we're being compliant with money laundering regulations. So for a seller, we need to make sure that we get all of your ID, we need to make sure we get proof of address, we need to make sure we get the title documents for the property that you're trying to sell, just to make sure that everything's legitimate and it's stacked up. If, for example, you're selling a property that you've inherited, we might need documentation related to that if it's not been transferred into your name yet, the property. And from a buyer's perspective, we need to do some other checks as well, which are kind of similar. So we need to know we need your proof of address, we need your proof of identification, we need your proof of funding, we need your proof of deposit if that's how you're buying, we need to see the proof of your mortgage, and there's various other questions around all of this that we will need to ask you to make sure that we are compliant with the rules and regulations bestowed upon us by HMRC. So unfortunately, it's a legal obligation we have to perform. It can be a little bit onerous, but it's really, really important to make sure that we're staying compliant. But I can understand for some people it can be a little bit frustrating, but it's what we have to do, unfortunately.